Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Skyfactory 2.5. As you can see, I have nothing around me. Funny thing happened today. Went to log into the world and it kept kicking me out. It looks like the world file got corrupt and I did not back it up. So I decided instead of starting from scratch again, I would just start a new world, go into creative mode, and redo my platforms. I'm also going to give myself the items that I had to rebuild and rebuild them quickly, and I'll be able to give you guys a little bit better idea of how I did them. Because even though I said I was going to build everything on camera, I kind of enjoy playing and got a little anxious. And I can't always record because if you watch the Loot Crate videos, I have a daughter, a younger son, and who you have not seen until next month's Loot Crate, I also have an older son. And they are a bit demanding, and I like spending time with them. So I gave myself no tools, but I gave myself the items I needed to rebuild the stuff. I'm going to rebuild it in creative mode, and then I'm going to wipe everything. It will kind of suck. I'm just going to go back to oak saplings. I had a bunch of different types of trees. So yeah, I'll build the systems back up. Kind of sucks. I had barrels and barrels full of mob drops and ender pearls, ender seeds, which I am keeping ender seeds. I gave myself the original 3 that I had gotten. And basically anything that I wasn't 100% sure of, and even some of the stuff I was 100% sure of, I am just going to start over from there with the systems in place that I had, minus the ones that I was going to do for the next episode. One thing you guys did not see is one time I died way down there. So I had used a stream to get down, so I figured I may as well build the second level. So it's one off. It originally started right, 1 square off. I just built it all the way down. And then I built a little area so that when I did my farm, I could put a layer underneath it for the water and everything. So I figured today I will get all the systems back in place. Not going to do a 2-hour episode, obviously. But I am going to start with the mob farm. And I did change a few things in between episodes, which was going to be part of it. I went to a 4x4 or 2x2 instead of just a single drop. So I modified the mob farm for that, and I added a second level and added some items to speed up the mobs falling. And that sucks. So even though you guys didn't see it, that's how I'm going to rebuild it. So I will get going on that. And when I get the first platform done and everything, I will be back to show you the new design. Here we have the basic structure of it built. In the chests around, I gave myself the items that I had for them. Next, we will do the glass. All the way up. All 4 sides. So, I'll be back when that's done. Here we are with the glass installed. You can use any block you want. It's basically so they don't fall out and so that they can't get out down towards the bottom. Because originally I had mobs falling that weren't dying, even though it's 26 blocks up from this point right here. And we're getting out, so I put glass all around it. Like I said, you can use any block. I just use glass because I like watching mobs fall. So, next for the platform in a second. Here we have the basic top structure done. Come out in a plus sign. It's actually 8 blocks out on the bottom, then walled around it because water will flow 8 blocks. You don't want it coming down. And then basically you join them together. And I make them too high. If you go higher than that, you can get Endermen, which will teleport out and can kind of be a pain. So that's this part of it so far, and I will be back when I get the walls and roof put on. And here we have it in various levels. We have 9 out, because you go 9 out, 2 blocks up, that gives you your 8 spaces. Make the border around it and drop the water in. And this is the completed trough for them to fall down. Needs to be too high, because if you leave it like this, they can just get right out. And I will finish this one up. Here we are with the top level completed, and let's go inside real quick so I can show you an addition I made. These fans, they're really inexpensive to make. Steel, 1 iron bar, an iron ingot, and I think a piece of wood or a stick. So, you know, iron bars, you get 16 of them. You know, and then, you know, 1 iron ingot after that. So, yeah, so I loaded these up because even though you can't see it right now, well, let's get all these turned on. When you're in creative mode, it does not, they don't move you at all. So let me get them turned on real quick. I got this blocked off. So say a mob spawns here. The mob's going to get pushed into the troughs. You know, almost no matter where you go, you know, there's a little dead spot there, but yeah. So that's the addition I made to this. Let's change back game mode so we can finish this up. Let's put the chunk in the top, in the roof. There we go. Everything's nice and dark. First level set up same way. Trap doors so that they'll fall through. And then let's drop all the way down and get this set up. And when I got the bottom part set up, I will be right back for the next part of this. And finally, this is how we have the base laid out. We have the vacuum hopper we had before. Transfer node. I had 8 speed upgrades, so it searches inventories faster. The other thing I did to take care of mobs that fall down in here without dying, I put trapdoors and punji sticks. That way, if they fall, you know, they're standing on there, they'll take constant damage, and eventually they will die. So that kind of eliminates that. And the blizzards do actually drift down onto them. We have this running into this snake pattern. I originally had a big block of just a ton of crates, but with the way this searches for an available inventory, I changed everything around. I believe you guys may have seen it in the last episode. So basically, this now snakes around like this. So I make sure to keep in the crates like the most common things first, you know, bones, rotted flesh and everything. So that when this is searching, it finds it quick in the first inventory. Because when I did have the big block and this system going with the second level on, oh yeah, that's right, you guys didn't see a second level, so you went to seeing this. Well, anyway, when I had the big block, I was having a hell of a time with just items backing up and just floating around. So I went to this, and it worked pretty good. There is one thing you can do, but I think it was just for like restricting which way the pipes go, which I might have been able to do. But when I was messing around with a hammer, you know, hitting these to change directions and stuff, it was just a pain. And, you know, I had the room, and it looks nice to me at least. So, that will complete episode 1 of Rebuilding My Old World. Next episode, we will probably be able to take care of a few things. Such as get our farm back going. Well, animal farm. We did have a little farm here, but that's going to end up going as it goes. I did have this set back up again. As you can see, it's already full. I had an automatic sifting system going, that all the items are right here. But I believe that will be for another episode. Along with our smeltery again. And then I can turn everything on. Ban creative mode forever again. Start backing up my worlds. And we'll be building again. And I'm going to rebuild this from scratch. Just because I want to do some work with some chiseled stuff. So, that is it. Until next time, guys, be good. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye. You know what? Now that I think about it, let's turn it on now and you guys can see it going. So, let's go back to game mode 0. And we need to adjust our difficulty because I had it on peaceful, because even being in creative, I wasn't torching stuff well enough. And I ended up with about 100 mobs. And it was a pain just to kill them all and chuck all the drops. So before I do that, inventory empty. I still have this on me. That'll be destroyed when we're done. Empty. 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 Okay, so after this demonstration, this whole area will be off limits to me. Oh. And by the way, these steel crates, or iron crates, I just got the upgrade, which is pretty relatively easy to make. When I had my auto smelter going, it was, or not auto smelter, auto sifter going, I had tons of iron anyway. But they were just right here. Wood to iron upgrade, 8 blocks of iron, and a plank. And then with them on your toolbar, you just go to a regular chest and right click it, and it turns it into an iron chest. So let's make sure nothing's in there. Alrighty, so let's turn off peaceful mode and see how it goes. See how long it takes before things start dropping. There we go. It'll ramp up a little bit, but even now you can see it's a lot faster than it used to be. And these are starting to fill up. We're going to take chests out of there, though. I do like these limits. I'd like bones in there. Nope, not you. I do want these kind of in an order. Yep, arrows and bones, I can live with that. Nope, You don't rank high enough. You go down there. But yeah, as you can see, it goes pretty good. They fall on these. Probably don't need the trapdoors, but... And these planks are just here because there was nothing to really attach to. Oh, this is turning out pretty nice. Nope, don't want you there. Or you there. Although I'm not really sure what else we'll get in between here. But I just have to, you know, keep an eye on this. Get stuff kind of arranged the way I want it. Watch for them to be full. And then once all these are full, any like odd random stuff, we'll start filling these chests. So I can just keep an eye on the chest to see when stuff starts filling up. But as you can see, it goes pretty good. The other reason I went to 4x4 that I forgot to mention before is I had slimes. I'm sure you guys saw them ghosting in the video dropping down. The 4x4 I believe is going to be large enough for them to fall down. So that's why I went to a 4x4. Well, here we go. And he is not on punji stick, so... Oh yeah, he was. So, punji stick slowly kills him. You know, it takes a little bit, but it's an easy fix, and I had sugarcane, which is all they're made of, and, you know, it's like 5 of them. And you get a bunch when you make it. So, that's it. It's now running. Working in a pretty good order. And so, with that... Ooh, that's the way I wanted it. Nope. You don't go there. You go there. You go there. There we go. I can live with this. As I keep making changes. So, that's it, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Be good. Bye-bye.